What's going on, everybody? This is Robert, and today I'm going to be doing a gear review. This is the first one I've ever done of gear reviews. I've been wanting to do them for a little bit, and I just never got around to doing them and everything, but today I would like to review my Charvel. This is it's a Japanese Charvel. They discontinued the USA models, and a lot of people are asking about the quality as compared to the USA ones. The only main difference that I can really see is the back of the necks. I've read reviews where people thought that the Japanese ones had more of like a grip to them, and honestly, like, my Strat has way more finish on the back of the neck than what this one does, and so does my Ibanez. So it's like they have one coat of finish on it instead of like 3 or 4 or however many they put on the guitars. But yeah, it feels great. And just pretty much for the review, I'm just going to kind of go over like the pros and cons of this guitar. And I guess, you know, it'd be best to start off with what I don't like about the guitar. So this is what I do not like. Okay, the first thing that I don't necessarily like hate anything about this guitar. There's just some things that I like better on other guitars. The first thing is the whammy bar. On a lot of like Floyd Rose guitars, the back of it's routed out so you can pull up on the strings. And on this one, I'll do a close-up of the guitar here after a little bit, but it's not routed out. So as far as pulling up on the strings, you know, you can pull up on them a little bit, and you can get about like a full step bend. Like, just say you're bending from G to A. For me, I mean, that's more than enough. And most people, if you're bending more than that, you're risking breaking the strings. But yeah, the one thing that I thought I would like better at the initial, like as soon as I got the guitar, was on most Strats you have a 5-way selector. On the Charvels you have a 3-way, and it's not. I love the 3-way. But it's almost like it's a more limiting as far as your tones go, because I like to do a lot of like almost like funky or like country, like picking and stuff. And just having this 3-way, you don't have as many options because you don't split the pickups or anything. So it kind of limits the like tones that way. You can still get like a plucky kind of sound. Sounds pretty good. I like the Strat kind of like when you just have the single coil sound for the plucking and like funky stuff. But like that's no big deal really. The other thing was I hate input jacks on the front of the guitar like this. That's one thing I do hate about the guitar, because the nut on the input jack constantly comes loose. I think it's more like user-friendly if it's just on the kind of edge of the guitar. I just like it a lot better that way. But like I said, again, that's not like a make or break kind of thing about a guitar. And the only other thing is, and it's not even like I don't like it, it's just I've played my Ibanez for so long, is that it does only have 22 frets. And that's just like pretty much just a personal preference. I like 24 frets on the guitar. I mean, if you can have more frets to play, then why not? But that's pretty much it for the cons. Like I said, there's nothing that I like can't stand about the guitar. I mean, I really dislike the way the input jack is put on there. But like I said, that's not a make or break kind of deal. It really doesn't mess with your playing or anything like that. So let's get to the pros, because this guitar rocks! Alrighty, the first thing that I want to talk about as far as things that I love on the guitar, all the pickups. Because the pickups are awesome. It comes with really good pickups in it and everything. They're not like cheap stock pickups. Around the same time I was looking at Charvel's, I was thinking about hot rodding my Strat. Sorry, it's really hot in here and I'm sweating. I was thinking about hot rodding my Strat, and you know, I wanted to put a tone zone in the bridge, DiMarzio, and an evolution in the neck. So when we got to the place and I was, you know, checking out the SoCals and everything and the Sendimas, I got on my phone and I looked to see what kind of pickups it had in it. And it has a DiMarzio tone zone bridge and an evolution neck. So it literally had the pickups that I wanted in it right off the bat. And to me, the tone zone just has that bright, kind of like crunchy tone to it. And I just and then the evolution has that real smooth, kind of warm sound to it that I really like. So I was pretty much set on the pickups, and you know, at that time I'm kind of like, you know, this guitar already has the pickups that I want in it. You don't have to pay for them. Like I said, and they're great pickups. You know, they sound good, and with labor and like the price of the pickups, I mean, you're gonna be in like $250, $300 just putting those pickups in there if that's something that you want. So you know, right off the shelf, sounds great, and you know, to me, that's the making of a good purchase. So that's the first thing that I love about the guitar. Okay, the next thing that I like about the guitar is going to be the neck. I really like Strat style necks. It feels like it's not as fat. I don't know the exact measurements. It's not as fat as like what my American Strat is, and it's not as wide as my Ibanez. It's just real. It's comfy. You know, I can grab it. I like knowing that I've got a hold of something and I'm not gonna break it. And you know, it's real smooth. You know, I love finally have a guitar with a maple neck. Absolutely love the way maple necks look and everything. You know, it feels great. And another cool thing is, and I'll show this better whenever I do the close-up of it, is the little edge of the frets. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but it's scalped out kinda. It just like grooved away. And man, it makes it super comfy. You just slide into stuff, like you can grab the strings, especially on the high E and low E, so much easier. You know, and it's really cool. When I first saw it, I thought that the whole neck was scalped out, and I'm like, this is crazy, you know? But it's just the edges of it, and I'd never seen that done before. It's probably something real common, but it's really nice. It's really, I don't know, it's cool. Like, I like it a lot. And the only other thing about the neck is the action's a little bit higher than what I normally play with. Like, I haven't even had the guitar set up yet, but it's a little bit higher, but I've gotten used to it. And, you know, it being higher is probably just because of the whammy bar. If you're wanting to pull up on the strings and stuff, you're going to have a little bit higher action, unless you have your trim like blocked off or something. But yeah, the neck, super cool. Down here, I was surprised. My hand hits a lot. Down here I have fairly big hands, and you know, my hand doesn't get stuck when I'm down here at the lower frets. That's another plus. But that's more like the cutaway and everything. But yeah, it's a bolt-on neck. Cool little Charvel emblem there. The tuners and stuff are Grover, so you know they're good. And yeah, just real solid feeling neck and everything. Maple. It's cool. I love it.